Indian smartphone maker Intex has been constantly launching budget Android smartphones for masses in the Indian market. Most of the company's smartphones now support 4G VoLTE and offers all the required features that you would look for in a smartphone at a pocket-friendly price point. That said, today we have with us Intex Cloud Q11 4G that was launched in India at a price of Rs 6200. However, the handset now sells at a price of Rs 5700 on Amazon.in. This smartphone supports 5.5-inch HD display, runs on Android 6.0 Marshmallow, and has a flashlight at front that allows you to capture selfies in low light condition, or even there is no light at all. I am Rohit Arora from GizBot, and in this video we are going to find out whether you should spend your 5700 on this smartphone or look for Chinese manufacturers and their smartphones that start at a starting price of Rs 7000 in the Indian market. So let's get started. So guys, this is the packaging of the Intex Cloud Q11 4G smartphone. Now the interesting thing is that this is not just a normal smartphone box, it's a smart box. Yes, you heard it right. The box doubles up as a VR headset that allows you to experience virtual reality content on the smartphone, which is quite cool. I mean, a smartphone priced as low as Rs 5700 is offering you virtual reality experience, and you don't need to buy a standalone virtual reality headset for it. So here are the cutouts that will help you modify this packaging box as a VR headset. Coming on to the accessories part that we get with the Cloud Q11 4G, Intex is offering everything in the box which makes the handset a value for money option. You have a standard micro USB charging cable, a pair of white colored earphones that looks quite decent, and a micro USB charging adapter. Besides, we have the lens mounts for the virtual reality headset, some user documentation, quick start guide, and the transparent lenses for the VR box. Coming on to the handset, this budget smartphone looks and feels quite decent for the price point it comes at. The packaging also offers a transparent plastic rear shell with a criss-cross pattern that feels quite solid and will protect your smartphone's rear panel from accidental damages. Intex Cloud Q11 4G is made out of plastic that has been given a metal finish to give it a premium look. The rear feels a bit slippery to hold, so you can utilize the plastic rear cover that comes in the package. The dedicated button on the left side for notifications is quite handy to change notification alert settings without even unlocking the phone. The right side has the volume rockers and power button, and the top has the 3.5mm headphone jack and micro USB charging port. This rear panel is also removable and allows you to have two SIM cards and one micro SD card. The 2800 mAh battery unit, which is also removable, can easily last for a day even with heavy usage. While the smartphone feels a bit bulky to hold, the rounded corners and the curved rear offers a grip to make it easy for you to operate the handset with one hand. Overall, the Intex Cloud Q11 4G is a decent looking handset and offers a solid build quality at a budget price point. Talking about the display, the handset sports a large 5.5-inch HD screen that is good enough to watch videos, play games, experience virtual reality content, and browse internet. The touch response is also good, but the screen struggles to clearly display the content in direct sunlight, which makes it tough to use this smartphone outdoors. The 720p resolution for a 5.5-inch screen is quite dated, and the text, images, videos, and everything else lacks sharpness. Even the colors fail to pop out well, and the screen looks somewhat washed out. Overall, the 5.5-inch screen is just good for indoors where you can enjoy watching videos and playing games. Intex Cloud Q11 4G has 1GB of RAM that's only good for basic level of multitasking. The smartphone has 8GB of internal storage that can be expanded by up to 32GB via microSD card slot. The smartphone runs on Android 6.0 Marshmallow, and the UI is basically stock Android that makes it quite lag-free in everyday usage. The smartphone comes preloaded with virtual reality applications, and the settings panel allows you to calibrate them if they are not running smoothly on the handset. As I mentioned, the user interface is smooth and looks quite clean. You will also get a number of preloaded applications such as Ghana.com, Google Duo, a game store, and some exclusive applications from Intex. For example, this application allows you to search Intex service centers around you. If you are facing some problem with your handset, you just need to select your country and city to locate the nearest service center around you. The smartphone also has an inbuilt QR camera app that allows you to scan QR codes to retrieve important information. Coming on to the performance part, Intex Cloud Q11 4G is backed by a quad-core Mediatek processor that once again can only handle basic tasks smoothly. The smartphone can run games like Shadow Fight, Dead Trigger 2 without any performance issues, but don't expect it to run heavy games like Asphalt 8. For the camera part, the 8 megapixel rear camera on Q11 4G is only good for capturing images in good light conditions and fails to deliver when there's very little light. I really like the fact that this budget smartphone's camera interface offers a number of camera modes and filters to experiment with the images you capture. You can change the exposure, select a variety of modes, tweak white balance, and activate face detection, smile shot, and auto scene detection mode that will automatically select the best camera settings for you if you are not that camera friendly. The 5 megapixel front camera is paired with a flashlight to allow you to capture selfies in low light condition, but the results are not satisfactory and the flashlight is not very powerful. So overall, Intex Cloud Q11 4G is a value for money smartphone only if you are the first time smartphone user or looking for an entry level smartphone as a backup option. The large screen serves well for watching videos, experience virtual reality content, for reading and to browse internet. However, the camera and multitasking and gaming performance are not satisfactory. The highlight of the smartphone is the support for virtual reality applications and the fact that at a price point of Rs 5700 it also supports 4G VoLTE services. You can buy the handset at a price point of Rs 5700 in the Indian market or can look for other options from Chinese manufacturers that offer better overall performance at somewhat similar price point. So guys, this was all about Intex Cloud Q11 4G budget smartphone. Do subscribe our GizBot YouTube channel for the latest videos in the world of technology. This is Rohit Arora signing off from GizBot. Have a good day.